Hi, welcome back. Blackdog Speedshop, Ray Sherson here. We're going to talk about some of the projects that are currently in shop. As you see behind me here, we got a 2014 Yukon Denali. The customer wanted to basically entertain a dream of his and have a high-performance SUV. He's a retired gentleman. So we ended up putting some bigger Wilwood brakes on it and a supercharger. He's going with some nice headers on it and some high-flow cats. He may be back later for a cat back, depending on how loud the vehicle is once we get it all finished. So we're going to do a quick walk around and take a look. So he decided to go with a set of 14-inch Wilwood rotors with a 6-piston caliper. Being the vehicle's, roughly 6,000 pounds, it should be more than adequate to stop it, and with the added power too, it'll help with that as well. Also on the front here, we did do a lowering kit on it. It's got a 2-inch drop spindle, and we put a heavy-duty sway bar on it too, so that'll help with the cornering characteristics and makes it safer actually too. So if you're on the highway and you get in a situation, you got to do an evasive maneuver. These vehicles are very top heavy, so it keeps the vehicle safe. Back here we have a 14-inch rotor with a 4-piston caliper. Again, way above and beyond what the factory provided, but this should do a real good job getting the vehicle stopped safely and a little bit more performance. Okay, so here we have a Magnuson supercharger. These typically will come set up for 6 pounds of boost, which is roughly good for about 80 to 90 horsepower. Client inquired about going with a little bit more boost, a little bit more horsepower, so we ordered it with an 8-pound pulley. This system also comes with a programmer as well, so that you don't have to have an expensive dyno tune session. It's basically a plug and play. You can do one of these in your driveway. This was very, very easy to install, all things considered, and it should really help this thing move out pretty well. Comes with a nice cold air intake also. And we like to do swap out the spark plugs too, go a little colder plug to make it run a little bit better for the supercharger. So as you can see here, this comes with the intercooler as well. Comes with all the hardware, all the clamps and hoses for complete installation. So this vehicle also is going to be getting a full-length header with a high-flow catalytic converter as well. So that should really free up some horsepower. You really need that. You really need to get the exhaust working for you when you're going to do a supercharger. It obviously brings all the air in, but you got to get it out as well. He may opt for a catback exhaust system later. He's going to see how loud it is with the high-flow cats and the headers once everything's installed, and potentially do that at a later time. So here we have the 84 Trans Am that you may have seen in previous episodes. We're just wrapping up our end of the installation of the engine and the suspension. The customer is elected to do his own wiring. He's going to finish up interior and then he's going to get it out to paint. But this is basically all the stuff that we fabricated here. The new radiator and shroud components. The cold air intake was fabricated as well, along with the coolant lines and the cold air box here. So he should be picking this up in the next day or two, and he's looking to drag race this vehicle. He's going to probably do some autocross with it as well, so it should be a really fun driver on the street, and he can have a little fun on the track too. So you may remember on last month's episode, we had this vehicle on our setup machine in the scales. This vehicle had some work done on it, and in order to get the thing sorted out for the street, they brought it here, and we're just going over everything kind of with a fine-tooth comb and getting everything lined up and getting it go down the road straight. So basically what you see here is just that. We're swapping out some brakes. He wanted to go a little bit bigger brake on the front, so we have those on order. And we should have this wrapped up by the end of the week. So at Blackdog also, I just want to remind everybody that if you do need parts for your vehicle, if you even want to do the work yourself, you can order them through us. We give discounts. We're obviously a Magnuson dealer. We're a big dealer for Heights, as well as an authorized installer for them, Wilwood too. But if you have any needs, give us a call, and we will definitely pass along a show special type thing for you because you've seen the ARS program, and just ask for Ray and I'll make sure you get taken care of.